And we're back, everybody. This is Phoenix. I'm back here. Simba is over here somewhere. There he is. Hey, Simba. So yeah, we got done Octopath Traveler 2. It was awesome. It was a Square game. Really cool game. Excellent music. Top of the line Square stuff. It's always what I thought that was missing from like Star Ocean games was. No, not even that. What was the game we played? The one that one developer made that was pretty cool. I'm gonna find it right now. Let's do it live. All right, let's just check my trophy list here. It was called Chained Echoes. So one dude made that entire game, and it was great, but it was missing that high quality music that only Square has, and you can tell. Even Final Fantasy 1, great. So we downloaded the Pixel Remaster. We're gonna go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're gonna get platinums in all 6 of them. We're not gonna cheat and use the multipliers for experience and gold and all that stuff because we don't play that way. It's gonna be a great time. I'm looking forward to this I'm looking forward to this for like 2 years since they announced it. So it's gonna be a really fun month. But yes, back to Octopath Traveler 2. Really good game. I said I gave it like an 8 out of 10. My only problems with the game was it wasn't very challenging. You got, after maybe you get 20 hours in there, you guys were just overpowering. And at the end, I was just like knocking things down like easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Although the final boss, the secret boss, was incredibly difficult, very, very frustrating. I did beat it, but it was, give him credit for that. That was very tough. There are way too many side missions in that game, and the trophy list requires you to do all of them. So I had to grind it out a little bit. Nothing's as bad as a Star Ocean game, though. I've never been able to platinum a Star Ocean game. I don't have the patience for it. So yeah, we finished it. It was good. I never played the first one, but from all things I've heard, the first one is just like the second one. So why am I going to go back and play the first one then, when it's probably worse, if not the same? So yeah, I mean, the second game had all the same classes. Every character was just a different person, but same classes, same skills, same battles. Even the secret boss was like the final secret boss in the first game. So is it pretty well the same game apparently. Anyway, it was still a fun time. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Then we also had time to work on a little bit of Trails of Cold Steel Part 1. Game I started back in December of 2021, never finished. It's just been my fallback. The game, excuse me, the game I just go back to whenever I have no game to play. So finally found the time to finish it. So I finished it. The game's really good. We'll say it's a 7. The story's super interesting. It's fun, but there's a lot. It's really long, which I don't normally have a problem with. But the pacing in that game is terrible, and the setup where basically you're in a hub, and you have to talk to every character twice every time. There's some sort of change in like the time. Like it's afternoon, it's evening, it's the next day. And if you didn't, you'd miss like key items. So it was really kind of a drag when you had to do those parts. As my friend Chris would say, it was really boring. But the story parts were excellent. And there's 4 games in the series, so now that they've gotten past the first one, which is probably the most monotonous of the 4, I'm looking forward to the second one. But it's going to be a while because we got Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 3, Final Fantasy 4, Final Fantasy 5, Final Fantasy 6. And then, if we're into May, maybe I'll platinum the... I'm going to try to do some Trails of Cold Steel on the weekend. I'm doing a speed run to platinum it. I think I could squeeze it out, do a couple chapters every other day or so. Anyway, maybe I get into part 2 sometime near the end of May, but in June it's all Diablo 4 and Final Fantasy 16. So we got an action-packed RPG schedule. Yeah. And I think that's about it for now. So thanks for watching, nobody. And the adventure begins very soon on my Twitch channel at Phoenix_Shade. Link or Twitch ID, anyway, is in the title of this video. So peace out. And I forget how to end this live chat. Maybe we push this button. Yep.